there's a great example of a leader being on the balcony. A lesson you talk about being on the balcony and being on the dance floor. When you're coaching, there's times that you are on the floor. I'll use basketball as an example since we're in that season now. So when you're coaching your team, you're working. There's times when you're at practice with them, right? You're assessing their talent. You're standing amongst your team. You're running the practice drills. So you practice your play piece by piece, technique by technique. Bend your knees, follow through. Make sure you don't miss your player. Are you picking your head up? Are you running fast enough, etc.? Training. You might even be helping to move alongside them. You're right there on the floor in them. But when it's in game time, you need to step outside the lines. You need to let the team do what they do. You need to let them innovate and really adapt to the occasion together as a team to respond to the adversity that they're facing, the challenge from the other team. You can't be doing it for them in that moment. You have to trust in that you've prepared them for what they're doing and let them go through it. And they can take breaks. That's when you're on the balcony, right? That's when you're watching them do what they do, because they know that you trust in them. So it's those opportunities in the making sure we can do that. But I think the other element I would offer is really, really appreciating and getting to know our teammates. Pay attention to who they are, what they value, what their skill sets are, how they learn, what drives them bananas, what might trigger them, because everyone has their thing. And then what I find is when I work with my teammates, they may not appreciate skills that they actually have already, that are as good in themselves that they could actually use more of. That I might see in them and say, like, this is something great that you're doing that you could apply more. That gets them pretty excited, which is good. That also, I find over the course of time that those folks are even more willing to hear what else could they do that they can do even better. And that makes them even more willing to work on the things that they could build new skill sets in. People just assume that someone that their manager or their boss or someone in my role is just too busy to actually see them. Right? See them for what they do, what they bring, who they are, where they struggle. And when there are opportunities where just I can share an observation sometimes in those cases, it is amazing the impact it has for folks, because just to be seen has a huge impact, right? That people know they matter.